Seeking double damage. Yes. Ahead. Coursing. Patrolling. Suffer. Return to your master. Toward synthesis. Primordial will. Attack. So must be. Ever closer. Abide if you dare. Flux. A charged reconciliation. In unison. Hounding. Stricken. Phasing. Elect the gift of the self is shattered.
Your middle tower is under attack.
It will be. Ever forward. By self-right. Onward. Unity
Your
must
middle
be
tower
achieved.
is under attack.
Double damage. The self seeks. Yes. All comes together. Indeed. Action. Stand firm. It is not time yet. Sizzle and sear. Indeed. Double damage. In unison. Onward. Ever forward. Yes. Primordial will. Caught. Attack. Ahead. Patrolling. You shall be scoured. Long suffering, the warden strikes. Disunion. The self expands. None escape the self. Alarm. Toward synthesis. Vile volt. The self moves. Halt. Phasing. The self is made whole. You will cease. Dogged doggedly. Arc to power. Onward. The self seeks. Ever closer. Submit. Justice. Hounding. Concede.
Your middle tower is under attack. Your middle tower is under attack.
The self roams. You shall be scoured. Alarm. Yes. It will be. Seeking. Hand of
Your middle
Midas.
tower is under attack.
The arc grows brighter, and yet more so. Coursing. Flux. The self is not ready. All must proceed. Always aware, yes. Stricken. Unity must be achieved. So it must be always aware. Unity must be achieved. The self roams.
Your middle tower is under
Yes.
attack.
Ahead. Hounding. Not yet. Quantum flicker. Ever closer. So it must be. In unison. Coursing. Onward. Seeking. Futile creature. The self moves, arcing. Phasing. Patrolling. All must proceed. Indeed. Yes. Higher unity. Toward synthesis. Primordial will. Doggedly. You will cease. Division of labor. The self knows this power. It will be. Onward. Submit. Ever forward. Yes. Justice. Halt. The self seeks. It will be. Colossus. The self-onward. Unity must be achieved. Concede. So it must be. None escape the self. Strengthening. Indeed.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Electro. Yes. Controlling. Not yet. Ever closer. Coursing. In unison. Phasing. Self moves. Vile for a timely reward. Hounding. Onward. Yes. Yes. Primordial will. Sizzle and sear. All must proceed. Indeed. The self seeks. Patrolling. By self-right.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Coursing. Yes. Unity must be achieved. Onward.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Seeking. Rest for now.
Your middle tower is under
Yes.
attack.
Abide if you dare. Primordial will. Hounding. The self moves. Disjunction from silence into fuller unity. Forward. Yes, no suffering. Dynamic charge. Vile voltage. Onward. Ahead. Ever closer. Always aware. Suffer. Electric arc. Disunion. In unison. Phasing. Toward synthesis. Manta style. Ahead. The warden strikes. Attack. Attack. Busted. Now. Yes, time. Magnetic field. Flux will cease. Attack. Primordial strength refound. Action none. Escape the self. Power conduit. Indeed. All must proceed. Self crackles with power. So it must be. Coursing. Hounding. The warden strikes. Yes. Recycled soul. Doggedly. Onward. You shall be scoured. Power emergent. It will be. Sizzle and sear. Yes. Ever forward. Phasing. Busted. Submit. Disunion. The self becomes justice. Field of power conduit. No suffering. Concede. Seeking. Patrolling. In unison. Toward synthesis. The self roams. Always aware. Onward. Alarm. Ever closer. Halt. Stricken. Abide if you dare. Primordial unity must be achieved. The self moves. Suffer. Primordial will. Hot. Onward. Disunity. Toward synthesis. The self seeks. Ever closer. Abide if you dare. Patrolling. Doggedly. Hounding. Coursing. Yes. The warden chills excitement. Suffer. So it must be. Justice. You will cease. Yes. Unity must be achieved. Alarm. It will be. Ahead. Yes. Seeking. Indeed. Ever forward. The self roams. The self moves. Yes. Phasing. The self seeks. Seeking. In unison. Gold claimed. Onward. Attack. So it must be. Illusion. Onward. Toward synthesis. Arc strengthen. Power dynamic charge. You shall. Now is the time. All must proceed. Primordial will. Unity must be achieved. Ever closer. Butterfly. Conceive. The self roams. Balance the scale. Self becomes quantum flicker. Flux. It will be.
Yield.
Always aware. Ahead. Coursing. Hounding. The self moves. Disunion. Yes. Yes. Patrolling. A timely reward. Indeed. Ever forward. Yes. Submit. Ahead. Tempest of become one action. Stricken. Ever forward. Justice. Primordial will. Patrolling. Yes. It will be. Unity must be achieved. Onward. Magnetic field. None escape the self. Phasing. Hounding. In unison. Yes. proceed. Always aware. Seeking. Toward synthesis. By self-division of arc to power. Coursing. Concede. You shall be scoured. None escape the self. Ever closer. Onward. The self seeks. The self roams. So it must be justice. The self moves. It will be. So disunity. Ever closer. Yes. Coursing. Always aware. Futile creature. Stand iron voltage. Indeed, yes. The self is not ready. Electric arc. Attack. Unity must be achieved. Seeking. All comes together. Ever forward. In unison. Yes. Balance the scale. Onward. Disjunction. The self expands. Suffer. Lonely palm. Patrolling. Hounding. The self moves. You will cease. Field of power. Ahead. Doggedly. It is not time yet. The self seeks.
I am not so
Phasing.
easily put down.
All must proceed. The self roams.
Your
Toward
middle tower
synthesis.
is under attack.
Double damage. The self splinters. So it must be. Abide if you dare. The warden strikes. Onward. Primordial will. Attack. Primordial will. Unity must be achieved. Disunion.
The enemy's middle tower has fallen.
Stricken. Lone so onward.
Has fallen.
Yes. Tempest of charge. Reconciliation will cease.
The enemy's middle tower has fallen.
So it must be. Onward. Hounding. The self moves. Now is the time. Coursing. Seeking. The self seeks.
Kneel before your king, and I might spare your head.
Double damage. It will be. Rest for now. Yes. Ever closer.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Roams. Alarm. Self become double damage. Concede. Sizzle wraith of sparks. Disunion caught.
All to ashes.
Justice. Power conduit. Phasing. Submit. Patrolling. Yes. Halt.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Always aware. Synthesis. Ever forward. Indeed. Lowly palm. In unison. All must proceed. Ahead. Stricken. All must proceed. Patrolling. Attack. So it must be. Onward. Strengthen. Vile voltage. Suffer. The self is not seeking. Toward synthesis. Yes. Pitisome fragment. Primordial will. Yes. Coursing. Yes. Ahead. Indeed. Ever closer. Always aware. In unison. The self seeks. Balance the scale. Field of power. Doggedly. It will be. Unity must be achieved. Division such life is and can be when it is given by a foe. Abide if you dare. Phasing. Ever forward. Aborted sparks infusion. The self roams. synthesis. All must proceed. Phasing. Recycled soul. Coursing. Ahead. Non-quantum flicker. Hounding. Attack. Non-magnetic field.
The enemy's middle tower has fallen.
The self.
The enemy's middle barracks has fallen. The enemy's middle barracks has fallen.
Always.
The
aware.
enemy's middle tower has fallen. The enemy's middle tower has fallen.
Primordial will. Attack. Unity must be achieved. Yes.
The enemy's middle tower has fallen.
You itself walks under attack. Dynamic charge. The self.
The enemy's middle tower has fallen.
Yes.
The enemy's middle tower has fallen.
Dynamic charge. The self.
The enemy's middle tower has fallen.
Onward.
The enemy's middle tower has fallen.
Action.
The enemy's middle tower has fallen.
Onward. Ever closer. Yes.
Roshan has fallen to the Radiant.
Seeking. A timely reward. Magnetic field. Suffer. The self. Split. Attack. Ever forward. Halt. By self right. In unison. Ever closer. Yes, toward synthesis. You shall be scoured. Concede. All must proceed. Will cease. Seeking. Indeed. Yes. The self roams. Futile creature. Strengthen. Hounding. Patrolling. So it must be. Disjunction. One divided against itself cannot stand. The self moves. Onward.
I underestimated them. It will not happen.
Stricken. Abide if you dare. Disunion. Unity must be achieved. Balance the scale. Seeks. Now is the time. The warden strikes. Creature. Always aware. Ever forward. Phasing. doggedly. It will be. Alarm. Ahead. Justice. In unison. Recycled soul. Yes. Coursing. Onward. Not yet. Not always yet. Aware. Coursing.
The worst of Dark Reef fell quickly. I'm still aching for a good fight.
Phasing. Indeed. Onward. So it must be. Disunity.
From the dead.
Patrolling. Avoided war ranks. Field of power complete. Action. The self is not self-roads. Toward synthesis. Concede. Quantum flicker. Stand firm.
Your willpower is
Attack. You will cease.
Hear your master.
The self knows this power. It is not time yet. Dynamic charge. Unity must be achieved. Primordial will. Ahead. Seeking. The self seeks. Yes. None escape the self. Ever closer.
The enemy's middle barracks has fallen.